What kind of VA disability appeal do I file? I'm John Tucker. I'm a veterans disability attorney with a nationwide practice, and I represent veterans just like you all over the country. In February of 2019, a new appeal system was brought into the VA. New rules, new types of appeals. So a veteran like you who has a claim denied today has different options than they did before February of 2019. If your claim is denied or has been denied after that time, you have three options. You can take a direct appeal to the Board of Veterans' Appeals, you can file what's called a higher level review or HLR, or you can file a supplemental claim. And I want to tell you about two of these in particular. Generally, we're not advising most of our clients to pursue a direct appeal to the Board of Veterans' Appeals. That applies primarily to veterans that had old legacy claims and they can go on to the board and perhaps have a better shot at having a faster resolution to their case overall. But the other two types of appeal, higher level review and supplemental claim, for the vast majority of veterans provide more options that can give you better results. First, a higher level review. The most important thing you need to know about higher level review is you don't get to submit new evidence. It's based on what's in your claim file, or what was in your claim file at the time VA decided your claims. Higher level review lets you point out what they did wrong, what evidence they didn't consider. It also lets you pursue VA tactically to get them to identify favorable findings and other things they should have given you that they may not have given you. It allows you to get VA to commit to certain things in writing that may help you down the road. Again, no new evidence in a higher level review appeal. Supplemental claim is different. In a supplemental claim, you can send in new evidence. You can make the same legal technical arguments that you would make in a higher level review, but you can also send in new evidence that the VA has to consider. That new evidence has to be new and relevant. New means something the VA didn't have before. You can't just give them more of the same kind of information. It has to be something that would be different. Relevant means it has to apply to why VA denied your claim to begin with. For example, if VA denied your claim saying it's not service-connected because you don't have an opinion from a doctor connecting your current problem to what happened to you in the service, you need evidence that applies to that nexus, that connection. You can't just send them more medical records saying you have a current problem. So here's an example of how supplemental claims can be helpful. We had a gentleman named Carlos call us. Carlos was an Army veteran. He was a tanker. And when he was in the service, he fell off a tank and busted up his knee. Typical situation, he didn't go to the doctor immediately, but he went to an aid station, and later he went to a doctor, but those records have vanished. VA said, well, you don't have any proof that something happened to you in the service to your knee. Obviously, they didn't keep records at the aid station. And with his medical records gone, he had no way medically to prove something had happened to him at the time. His first medical records came about several years down the road. We were able to work with Carlos to contact some of his buddies from when he was in the Army to get statements from them that they actually saw him fall off the tank and that they knew he went to the aid station. One guy even knew he went to the doctor, and those gentlemen were able to help us prove that Carlos actually hurt his knee. That was new and relevant evidence. It was evidence that VA didn't have before when they decided his claim, and it was directly relevant to that in-service event that started this whole chain for Carlos. Using the right appeal can help you tactically in your VA case. If you'd like to talk about a claim that was denied, or you'd like more information about the right appeal to use, call us at the number on your screen. We represent veterans like you in all 50 states, and we can help you. I'm John Tucker. Thanks for watching.